Hello, my name is Holly from my Daily Home Crafts. Thank you for visiting with me today. Today is, for me, Wednesday, August 12th, 2026, about 11:30 in the morning. I live in very northeast of England, by the North Sea and close to the Scottish border. I have a couple of cross stitch projects to speak with you about, and to show you a little project that I did not before last. So it's for the grandbaby's birthday, so it'll be lovely. First, I'll be talking about Santa and Animals, Christmas Scene, Santa and Animals by Dakota Detweiler. Charted by Charting Creations. It's currently being stitched. It's being stitched 1/1 full cross on 22 count hardanger. And this, I wanted to show you. This is how I have it all packaged away when I'm stitching on it, so I can get to, because I work in columns, and it's pretty simple just to move everything around. And I've been trying to make sure that I unroll it at night, but it's for the moment I just wanted to show you. It's just, everybody works different ways. Some people I know work it horizontally, laying in their hand horizontally, but I prefer the vertical. I can just stitch on further down without having to move the fabric too often. But I've been working my way through here. It has some really, it's a good mixture. You have you have the cup, not blocks, but you have a good section of colors where you can get plenty of stitching in. My nose is itching again. Goodness, I don't know why it does that. But then you get to the branches and it starts being onesie, twosie, and everything. And I love the greens that are coming in. Absolutely glorious. I'm so excited. And I was even thinking of looking forward to getting back to the bunny. And I might be cheeky and work on the bunny a little bit more than instead of staying in the column, but we'll see. Overall, this is, now that I'm out of the blues, this area here where it was just a lot of blues, light, like whitish colors, browns and blacks and black. So this was this was in retrospect, well, I don't know, I like the deer. I think the deer is sweet, but overall I'm excited to be able to get into more colors, so that's lots of fun. Secondly, sorry, this is rustling, let me put this away, it's all crinkled now. Secondly, I will be before I go on, I keep forgetting to do this. Santa and Animals is currently at 22.64%, so it's trotting along quite well. Not excited. I get as many as it stitches. I've got a lot of things going. I'm always busy with something, so I don't get as much stitching. That's just the way it is. And secondly, I'm speaking about Serenity Lane, Dona Gelsinger, traded by Heaven and Earth Designs. It's being stitched on 28 count even weave, and it is 1/1 as well, and I'm enjoying that so much. Whereas the 2/1 half cross really made this super thick, and this is how it's so stiff. This is very stiff fabric, but that's how that one looks at the moment when I'm working on it. But anyway, I lost track of what I was saying. I'm now at the top. I'm working my way. The only thing it's not a complaint, believe me, because the confetti down here was a challenge. That up here, the only thing for me is that between the 28 count, which is a challenge for me anyway, but doing this peachy pink colors. I can barely see. I could barely see them. So what I've done is it's easy enough fix. I have my reading glasses that I look at the computer with, and then I've got these glasses which are +2s that I use for Bible reading and for Santa and animals. But I've had to go up to a +3 on this because, especially, at least I've been stitching down here with the +2s, but I've gone up to a +3 up here, which is easy enough. Just get them for £1 at various different shops. So I'm not worried. £1, £1.50 for I'm quite happy to just be able to see the stitch. So this is what I'm doing now. I am so pleased that I've changed over to this 28 count. I just think it's pretty fabulous the way it's gone. I was going to say we're supposed to have an eclipse this evening, which will be nice. It's cloudy, so we probably won't see it. It might just be a little bit dark, but I always think those kind of natural phenomena are interesting to take note of. And what I've made, so my grandbaby, my granddaughter, her birthday was last month, but because they're coming into the UK in a few days, my daughter-in-law's parents are hosting a barbecue for like a birthday bash for the little girl, belated one. And yeah, because Dubai, posting to Dubai is a bit tricky. A lot of things apparently don't show up on time, or at least that's what my son, they've had loads of problems, so that he just prefers that we wait until we see them, so for any gifts or anything. But anyway, she's super keen on soft cuddlies, and I've bought this little doll who has got a really squishy body, but her dress, she was bare under it, so I made her some little bloomers. My husband thought it was hilarious, but she was just new. She was new under the little skirt. Yeah, you'd buy a little doll and they'd have little panties on or little bloomers on or something, but she didn't. So I had to make some little shorts. And the fun fact is, this fabric, this yarn, I should say, this yarn was the yarn that I mixed up with some white to make her little muscle blur hat I made her at Christmas. So it's just quite fun. And my husband, he just kept chuckling the whole time. I didn't do it from a pattern. I just self-drafted it, just made it up as I went along. I started at the waist, and then when I got to the gusset, I just kind of single crocheted the gusset and then made my little ruffles for the legs. But I think they're cute, and she's modest. Got modesty now, so but she's super cute. Her big blue eyes remind me of my granddaughter. She's got gorgeous blue eyes. I want to thank you very much for coming to visit with me again. I want to thank you for the comments that you leave. It was always so sweet. I was going to say that I've been going on to the studio, and the way the YouTube studio is, it now generates like AI generated responses, and I didn't realize that it was responses. So when I was checking the messages, it looked like I'd already replied, and then I realized that they've given the what looked like my text, because I just glanced over it, but what looked like my text was actually AI generated that I could click on to respond. I don't personally, I don't like that idea. I'd rather respond to each person individually myself. I don't know, it's my age, I guess. I'm just old-fashioned. AI kind of creeps me out, to be honest. But it's just me. My son and his wife use it all the time, and I know other people that use it all the time. It's just, I'm old fogey. I'm an old fogey, and I prefer the olden days. But yes, life is a lot easier in the modern times in some respects. But I think there's a charm to the older ways as well, and a lot of wisdom. A lot of wisdom is being lost because people are sinking into the technology, not realizing that technology can't always be there because what if electricity goes out? I think about that because the 2021, when we moved up here in November, we were without electricity for 2 days, and because the storm had come through, and it took out the phone mast, all the things. The electricity took, the wind, and the wind took out the phone mast. It took out the electricity, and it was bare basic. It reminded me of the days when Hurricane Frederick came through Mobile, Alabama, where I was when I was young, and we were without water and without electricity. And I mean, for us, we were without electricity, I think, for almost 2 months, and we didn't have the well my grandparents had for their property was electric well, had an electric pump, so we had to have bottled water and collect rain in buckets to flush the toilet with, and to have a wash and things like that. So I've been in situations. It's not like it's not a disaster. It's not so much as a disaster. It's not a supreme hardship for me to go without, because there's been quite a few instances where I've been, but it's still nicer. It's a lot nicer to have electricity and running water, and to have be able to make phone calls and things like that. Believe me, I'm very, very, very appreciative of modern comforts, but it is survivable to live without to some extent. So I hope y'all are looking forward to September. Y'all take care and have a wonderful day. God bless.